All right. I'm just going to be inking this, and I'm going to be chilling for a while. Till my battery dies, at least. Very tired. Busy. Just chill for a little while. Do this and ink. Try to ink this. Do a bit of work. Crap. Oh well, shoot. Lighting's gonna be crap, but oh well. Dang it. Saved. Let me pull him up. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Let me move out of the way. Da, da, da. That should fix that. Yeah. Inking. Crap. Okay, let's try color pencils for inking. perfect, but oh well. Coloring's a bit off. Actually, why don't I just focus on the might fuse these together in the future. Different what's called for the art lives, depending on how much space I got. Dang it. Crap. Come on. Open up. There we go. I don't really expect a lot of viewers with this one. I don't even expect any viewers at all today. I just kind of want to chillax and chill. Hey, Doom. I'm here! Yes, I see. Really wasn't expecting many people today. Kind of just chillaxing, drawing. I'm on the school bus, so I might not talk much. You're good. Previous streams really didn't do as well. Didn't really do well, and plus I just kind of So, not expecting a whole lot of viewership. Not expecting a whole lot of nothing today. So, it is a Wednesday, so Wednesday is kind of like the slow day, mostly. Is that guy from the Bad Batch? Yeah. Something I was inking. I'm coloring it now. But yes, it is. Like, what's your favorite drawing you've drawn? I have too many, so I can't give you a straight answer on that front. Wish I could. If I'm being honest. I have a lot. Too many to count. Plus, I already got some stuff printed out yesterday. I may have to leave this stream and come back because my dad needs my help building something. You're fine. No need to apologize. Go help your dad. Might turn some of these streams, because they're very short and stuff, into like a short all on its own later if I have the space to edit. So stay tuned for that. If you know. But you're fun. Appreciate you stopping by, though. Oh, tired. Shoot. I don't even feel like this today. I need a white. Need a white. No, not that. Color pencil. Brighten it up. But I don't have one, I'm betting. I don't have one. Shoot. It is not here. It is not here. God darn it. Always adapt. Brighten it up with like a pink. Nope, that's not gonna work either. Shoot. Come on, I gotta have something. Brighten up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, where is it? There we go. Where is... Where is a good brown? Looking, I don't have something in my... Come on. At least bright for the skin tone. This is too dark. Because if I use this, it's just gonna... Whatever, it's something at least. Because these look like more orange colors. That puts in like a shadow, I guess. That's fine, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so... Nope, that doesn't work. Come on. Are you kidding me? Is this dead? Come on. Dang it. Just my luck. Where? Okay. I have something that I've already used. Gotta have some type of way to bring out the... Yeah, I guess I have to work with what I got. And then maybe a smudging. Might bring out certain details. Kinda. Not really the ideal, but it's something. It's been a long day. Tired. Let's see. I would have preferred if I kept this just inked, but you know what? I don't mind coloring it. Even if it does look like crap later on. It's not going to be the best, but I don't want it to be. Doesn't need to be. Just something. I have a sense that somebody's lurking, but but hopefully you're enjoying the stream. I think I already know who it is. But enjoy yourself. I'm doing Hunter from Bad Batch right now. It's probably not perfect, but it's something. Need some lighter colors. Let's try some oranges. Maybe bring up the skin tone just a bit. But I'll probably bring it. I'm even use like lighter oranges. Hey man. Welcome. What? Nothing. Trying and failing to work on this. I'm not happy with the way the skin tone is looking. It's very off. I would have liked if it was if I inked it and just left it inked. Because I don't have many browns and all that, and the paper I'm using is garbage, so that doesn't make it any better. And I'm not liking how this is looking. I am not a fan. Oh God, what have I done to it? I am not a fan. Probably could get some markers and fix it up, but yeah. So how's your day, Ben? Just out of curiosity. It's not working for me. I need to get me some more markers eventually. Or at least some better color pencils. I'm pretty sure I could fix this with some paint. Looks off. Oh man, it looks off. I don't like it. I think I can fix it with some paint. Give me a second. I want to see if I have any good watercolors. I can go more opaque on top of it and correct what I don't like. Oh, crap. is my trusty watercolors. Gotcha. Got it. Got it. Got some on the side, so this should make my life easier, depending on some things. Oh, crap. Sometimes you just gotta adapt. Also, Storm, if you're, or Smoke, if you're still here, probably already saw it on my community post, but yes, I did get some stuff printed out. Probably would have to edit them in the future, but the water's too dark because the paint in it, or the water is too muddy. Hold on. Let me clean this out. I'll be right back. There we go. That should be better. Refilled this. Clean the water in it. Oh, so now I should be able to get it better. At least a better cleaning. Since it's cleaner water, it should be a lot more. Yeah, that's better. Somewhat. At least a lot more I can work with. I can go more opaque and correct a lot of what I don't like. So how's everybody's day been? Mine has been very tiring. And I might work on something here in a bit that I've been meaning to do for months, and I know what I want, and I just haven't had the time to really sit down and work on it. So I might work on that project here in a minute after this. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to fix it, truly, the way I'd like it to be fixed. I don't think I ever will. But if I can make it rework it a bit and get it tweaked, then I will be happy. Tired. Yeah, I'm not liking how this is looking. I think it looks like garbage. I was doing still well and then I screwed it up. Oh well. That's what happens sometimes with certain pieces. You just, you're not, it's not going to look as good as you'd like. It's, you have just as many failed pieces as you do good ones. So, and that stuff happens to me more often than not. So, but I do have one piece I do need to do today and get it done. And I might as well get it done now. So. So, an outline. Uh, Reflected in the water. I haven't had a chance to really work. Okay. Well, this should be easy. All right. That I can figure out with ease. There. Okay. Now where's my brush? Brush. Hello. There it is. There we go. Paint. Something I've been meaning to do for a while. I've put it off, or not really put it off, I just forgot to work on it. just because I haven't had the time. And I'm hoping that it turns out pretty good. But if I'm more opaque and I work on the things I don't like, it'll turn out better than I hope. I'll probably have to go more opaque on top of things to make sure certain things go looking the way I'd like. I'm very tired, so I am very. If I'm very tired, that means I'm pretty much drained. And I have a ton of things I still need to do. And I have tons of stuff that I need to layer and work on. I'm hoping that I can get this looking right by the end of the stream. This project has been something I've been meaning to do, and I haven't had the proper amount of time to do it. And while it's fresh in my brain, because I remembered, shit. Hey, she's been waiting on this for a while. Come on, you need to do it. I thought, you know what, heck with it. It's like now's a good time as any. And my I very much have this thing where I forget a lot of the time to get stuff done the way I'd like to. And I'm no Alex Ross, so this, it's probably gonna take me probably twice as long as anyone else. And I'm not using a paper that is easy to paint on. It is very glossy, so that's one downside. And two, it's very, 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 very not painter friendly. It's very not. And that is probably two things that are stacked against me right now. But I don't have any painting paper right now, and it's very. I guess sometimes you have to adapt with what you got, and for me, more often than not, it's you know, you got what you got. I only have one painter type piece. Like I only have one bit of paper that's for paint left, and I'm saving it for a piece I want to do in the future. And I don't want to, I feel like I can adapt, and if you layer paint, especially if it's watercolor, more often than not, you're working with a medium that's pretty flexible. Because I was planning, and I don't like how it turned out, and I was trying, I really was, with this guy, and I just can't. So I thought, you know what, there's another project I still need to do, and it's for somebody, and I haven't had the time to work on it. And I thought, you know what, now's a good time as any, and I haven't painted anything in like, God, I don't know, who knows, months. So I figured, you know what, let's stretch my legs a bit, figuratively, and paint something. And hopefully it turns out pretty okay, even if it looks like garbage. Wish I had a blow dryer. It makes things dry faster. Or a fan. But can't always get what you want. But regardless, I am right now painting. What this is going to be is it was a request from someone in my personal life, someone I know. They requested it, and I have had zero opportunities to draw well, I've had a few opportunities to sketch what I wanted out of it, what I thought would work, what would be cool. And I just had zero opportunities to actually work on it. Originally I thought, oh, I could just do it digitally, but I thought no, because it just takes away the fun aspect. Because I want a challenge. I want to work on something I feel that I can do, and it'll take me a long while, and it'll be fun, and I can play around with and tweak and work with it. And when I'm painting, because I've had zero opportunities to paint, there's a lot more of that challenge there. And when you're painting, you really get a very unique sense of a wow factor, because you get to play around with color, you get to play around with your ink strokes, you get to play around with like tons of things. And for me, I get a lot more of a challenge when I'm painting, because I get to really push myself, and I don't really get a chance to do that a whole lot anymore. Like I can struggle on a couple bad pieces here or there, like Hunter. I'll probably rework and ink later, and because I don't mind that, you can get 1,000 great drawings, like, or paintings or whatever, because I've painted a lot, uh, but I'm using a paper that's not meant for it's a poster paper, so it's really not meant for painting. So for me, I'm using something that's a lot more glossy, a lot more, like, I can use a Sharpie and do like a comic style drawing and sell it. It's really not meant for painting. And I think that's where a little bit of a challenge for me comes in, because I really like to play around and challenge myself. Even if something's not meant to do something, I will make it do what I want. I want to force a bit of a pizzazz factor, because when I do, it's more often than not for fun. And plus, when I'm doing stuff for people, I like to work and challenge myself and work on stuff for people, because when I do, no matter what it is, it gives me something to 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 really, I don't know, to really, I don't know, to kind of just challenge myself and do better and get better and better and better. And if each little thing has a new challenge to it. So for me, I could be doing just a scenery piece like what I'm doing now, but painting it on something that's not meant for painting gives me a unique push, because I get to learn on the fly uh, little techniques and how to push whatever I'm done in the past doesn't work here. It it's a lot more in general, um, a lot more challenging, to say the least. It's a lot more challenging, but I think any type of art is always challenging. You could be an artist in your 50s or 40s, and you're always going to bump up against something that's a little bit of a challenge. And you think back on the stuff that you used to work on, and you're like, well, that crap was easy. I don't know why they had me doing this when I was doing this, but you know what? It actually comes in handy, because everything works. And that's just for me. I kind of self teach myself different things, and when I'm working on a piece like I'm doing now, no matter what it is, I'm learning on the fly, like little techniques, little things that push me in a unique way, because there's a lot of there's not really a right way to do something, like, I wish it was that simple. I wish there was just like, oh, this is the right way, this is the wrong way. But everybody has a unique way, that or a unique perspective on what it is that you're doing. And for me, everybody sees the world differently. Nobody can really, you know, I don't know. Nobody really sees the anything the same. And I dare somebody to say something different, because no matter what, it's always going to be different. Plus, if I'm working in a medium like watercolor, it's a lot easier than something like oils or acrylics, because I'm working with something that's a lot more movable. I can dampen elements I don't like, or outright remove them. Um, I can go more opaque on the stuff I don't like as well, or I can just kind of adapt, and because I can use a pull. Usually, I can use enough water to pull stuff up. Um, and that is usually the trick. For me anyhow. Now, for most people, mainly painters, stuff like that is a lot simpler, a lot easier, a lot more better than really anything I can think of. And sometimes that is a lot simpler. There goes my leg. Sarcasm, obviously, but I think for me, I like painting because it's a lot very not just relaxing, but it's also just gives me challenge to work with, like to work in a medium that's a lot more, you know, it takes a lot longer. It pushes you. Like you can certainly do like a pencil and ink, which roughly takes around 6 to 5 hours if you're doing like comic booky stuff or whatever, or any project. Digital stuff can take around the same time, but if I'm usually quick about it because I'm usually doing, and most of my digital stuff is completely on my phone, which is something that a lot of people don't realize, but I don't really, boast about it. I'm doing, oh, look at that. All the digital stuff I do is on my phone. How? um, so for me, painting, I think, is a lot more fun because you get to really play around with stuff. Um, hold on. Let me try to air it. There. Um, Now, you certainly can learn something from looking at pictures and stuff, and I usually try to. And you can play around with concepts and stuff like that. Which is roughly what I'm doing. Because it is a scenery piece, so it's really not too bad to play around with. You can really just roughly enjoy what it is you're doing. Plus, if I'm going to recommend any painting or any type of paint, I always would recommend using watercolor first. Yes, it's very muddy, like it's like your muddy colors and it's less opaque at times, but you can certainly play around with stuff and then you can experiment, and roughly some of my pieces that are painted are mostly all watercolors. So it's me playing around with that. And it's not perfect. I don't expect it to be. But it's something. Um and what else? And if anybody was wondering why the heck I'm uh what if if people have seen the community post, he's like, oh, I thought your day was going to be busy. Yeah, well, it was a screw up on the dentist's end, and apparently, you know, everything I thought we were going to do today, just I was going to do today, got flushed down the drain. So I guess for me, I guess I can consider myself lucky, but also unlucky in a way, because I thought, hey, I was going to be busy for most of the day. Well, I was wrong, which is partially a good thing, but partially just like, who cares? But still. Um, um, Roughly the some of the stuff I paint has usually always been characters or roughly just stuff in general. But today I thought, you know what? I want to try something a bit different. And because it was requested anyways, that's why I'm working on this. But it's also an experiment on my end because I roughly like to play around with stuff, and it gives me a bit of pause to try this stuff out. So, plus, painting's very fun. Stressful. Stressful and very annoying at times, but somewhat fun. But it's very time consuming, and don't let anybody say it's not. Some people will say, "Oh, what is the most difficult art thing? What is the most difficult, medium of doing art?" I would say painting, because I think painting is very, very difficult because of the way you're doing it. You're working with water, you're working with paints, but once you put something down, it's, depending on if you're doing it, you're very, or how you're doing it, it's very time consuming and very stressful, very frustrating. And you're roughly working within a time crunch if you're doing it for a living. And for me, I would like to do art for a living, but I don't know. Drawing, painting, working, all that jazz is just very time consuming. Doing it takes me hours, depending on what it is that I'm doing. And I think any art is draining. It's just the thing of, in general, the point of doing it is very, very fun, but also very stressful and very interesting. And I don't get a chance to really paint much, so for me, it's a lot of improvising. Improvising. The lifeguard of the idiots. Sue me. I used the thing from the from, what was it called? Freaking Arkham Knight from Edward Nygma. Improvising. It's the lifeguard of the idiot. It actually was luck, but I changed it because I thought it was funnier. But regardless. I forgot. You have to, sometimes on the wet stuff, I have to wait for stuff to dry. Um, Plus, I like playing around with these. Painting's very fun. Plus, once I got a concept, it's real simple. Um, oh, crap. Also, who's here, by the way? If anyone's watching, I don't know if anyone is, but if anyone is, let me know. You don't have to, but I can't help but be curious if anyone's watching this. And I do pay attention to the chat, so if I miss something, let me know. There. Um, Probably have to go more opaque on top of it later. Oh, leg. Very more of a rough edge. It's been a while. Since I've painted. Might have to do this in private. Because I've been going on for an hour. And I think I might take a break from streaming for a bit. A second. Alright. I think I'm going to take a break for a bit. From a minute. Hello, Dark. Oh, never mind. I'll keep going. But, hello. Welcome. Sorry. I'm just tired. I wasn't too sure if anyone was going to watch today. I was about to probably take a break in here in a second, but it looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, originally I was we're gonna work on this, and I inked it, and I did not like how it ended up, and it looked awful. So I was like, nah, son, nah, I'm gonna do this. Because I had a request to work on something, and I haven't had the time to work on it. So I was like, you know what? Now's a good time as any to do a painting. I haven't painted in forever. I've been meaning to paint, just haven't had the time. But I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm no Alex Ross, but I try. But also, welcome. If you enjoy the stream, make sure to like the stream, share it around if you want to, all that jazz. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I do a lot of different work. I actually, if you're curious, I do a mixture of digital stuff. So hold on, let me show some of this on stream. I got a few things printed out. Dang it, stupid light. A a few things printed out like this, or I've done other work if you're curious. This right here. So yeah, a mixture. But yeah, I do a lot of different stuff. Now, where the heck is my brush? There it is. Yeah. Looks nice. I appreciate that. Oh, head is killing me. I'm probably gonna take a break here in a minute. Oh, I have a headache. I think I'm gonna. How long have I been going? For an hour. I appreciate the compliments. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Darky, Smoke, Doom, all of everybody. But I need to take a break. So appreciate it. I'll try to stream maybe later on. Maybe it'll probably be a game stream, and I'll get back to regular art streams. Um, maybe tomorrow. But yeah. Till next time, guys. Peace out. Bye bye.